Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Couple, here comes the six. Yodel hangs on for 2 in a row.
All right, happy Saturday night. Hope y'all like the new intro. Worked on that a little bit last week. I've been itching to unleash that one for the better part of the week now. We are keepgreyhoundsracing.org. And there we go. We put the logo up there. And it's another edition. This is, I believe, week 12 of the Greyhound Race of the Week. And we got a couple good ones for this week again. Last week was interesting. We'll get to that. And hope y'all enjoy the show. Unfortunately, I do not have a call-in guest. Been preoccupied all day. It is my wife's birthday. I don't know. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary of a 3-year-old birthday. I don't know. Something like that. She is as old as the name of a bank, and that's all I'm going to say. And that she's not listening, so that's cool. So I won't be in the doghouse. Anyways, went out to dinner, did a cake thing, blah, blah, blah. And that's the reason why we're here at 9:15 tonight instead of 8:30. So I know it's late. We're not going to keep you guys waiting. But as you may have seen on the poll last week, we have our first dead heat as far as winners. Malort and Yodel tied in the voting, the first ever, so both will go on. So let's take a look at their races from last week.
There's an air on the move, race 13, it's post time. They're open racing in the double quinella at the break. 4, 7, 2, 5, 3, 8, 1, and 6. WW's Malord. Baronski beat the 5 Colby's Quiver. It's 4, 7, 5, 8, 1, 3. They'll head for home. WW's Malord and Bronski beat Colby's Quiver. Races third, now moves up on the inside. 4, 7, 3, and 5. WW Malort, it's close.
So that was WW Malort. That's a winner from last week. And here is the second one in the dead heat, which was Yodel, Flat Chat Cuppa.
Yodel
Here comes Rusty. That's one bricket on top that goes. Yodel right to the lead. That's Flat Chat Cuppa. Here comes the 3. That is Jerry Lewis, another early speedster, back to Kodak Black. And then comes Arkins BB Kugel back to Ebbing Tide. 8's moving up the outside. Amazing Gunner. And then it's back to Obi's Electro as they head out of that final turn. Yodel has the lead, looking for 2 in a row. Then it's back to number 6. That's American Crazy as they round the turn and head for the wire. It's still Flat Chat Couple. Here comes the 6. Yodel hangs on for 2 in a row.
All right, so that's Yodel, Flat Chat Cuppa, along with WW's Malord in a dead heat on the Greyhound Race of the Week poll from last week, week 11. So they will advance into the tournament, as well as a dog good as gold from Iowa, trainer Vera Resnacki, for winning the Memorial Stakes. Let's take a look at that race. That was a pretty nice race.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's post time here at the Iowa Greyhound Park for the 2019 Memorial Sprint Stakes. Julian, the bone is on its own and is in motion. And they're off and racing in the 2019 Memorial Sprint. The 8 has the lead, 7 to the inside, and they're bunched up behind the leaders. The 7 goes to the front. Good as gold, good as gold. And now the 8 to the outside. J.D. Geisha, followed by Ramonda. And now they're turning for home. And down the stretch they come in the 2019 Memorial Sprint Stakes. The 7 and 8 at the line. Tight for the win. Good as gold. J.D. Geisha in the sprint.
Nice, exciting finish there for good as gold. So here, wow, that's not good. That's the wrong one. Hold on one second. Yeah, that is the right one. You can bear with me here while I spread this down here and get this locked. Way too big, unfortunately. Like I said, there's going to be some glitches because I didn't have a whole lot of time to work on all this week. And sometimes things just don't go as planned. And this thing is way too big. Maybe I'll have to redo this. I'll have to redo this graphic one of these days. This is way too big. And for some reason I can't get it just to fit to the screen. It's very, very stubborn. But anyways, all right, here we go. So far, we've got Paint the Trail, Cherokee Fiddle, Swamp Yankee, LK's High Pockets, Jackrabbit Slim, PRM Arkansas, Patsy Sly Cooper, JS Boomtastic, BD Badger, Flamenco Dancer, You Wascally Wabbit, Kentucky Fly, Max Trudeau, Serious Mischief, Flat Chat Cuppa, WW's Malort, Good as Gold, Aaron Solo, and KB's Brawler. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're going to go 24. 24. Once we get to 24, we'll start this little tournament thing, and maybe we'll do another one at the end of the year, and then the 2 winners will go off head to head. I was going to just take this one to the end of the year because dogs do retire. Figured we'll do 2 short ones, and it'll still make it interesting. And maybe we get some more people to watch. I know the replays are getting a few hundred views, so I don't know where the votes are. So if you're watching this on a replay, please go to vote at the website, Keep Greyhounds Racing on Facebook, or click the Facebook icon on keepgreyhoundsracing.org, which is our main site, keepgreyhoundsracing.org. The site is if you want to learn a little bit more about greyhound racing and the sport of racing, or if you don't, you have somebody who's sort of on the fence that doesn't know anything about it, send them over to that site, keepgreyhoundsracing.org, www.keepgreyhoundsracing.org, as it is chock full of helpful information, a lot of good stuff. You got McKeon's Minute from Dennis, and a lot of other good videos. There's stories. We try and keep up. If you've got something that you want on the front page where all the news stories are, just send me a PM. Everybody knows who I am. Or if you go to Keep Greyhounds Racing, I think I have a contact email on there. All right, so let's not drag this out. And we've got 6 this week. So let's get to watching those races after this. Okay, first one this week is Bet on the Flag.
There's Spunky there on the move, and on the run, it's 2 out in front. 2's moving fast. I Mark Hale's picking up the speed into the turn, but it's 3 on the inside, hitting the pedal to the metal and putting the pressure on. Bet on the Flag's neck and neck with I Mark Hale. 1's trying to muscle in on the action. Bart Fort Knox trying to lock it down tight. Into the turn, onto the stretch they go. 1's putting the pressure on the outside of the 3, but 3's going to hold on. 3-1, 5-8.
All right, so that was Bet on the Flag, and the race number 1 that we have. Race number 2 is a second time appearance on Greyhound Race of the Week. DS Bubbles.
There's Spunky in there, off and on the move. They're down that way. And it's 2 out in front. 1, 7, 4, 8, 5, and 6. They're all trying to get ahead. Into the turn. 2's leading the pack. DS Bubbles floating to the finish line. 7 trying to get up there. Ket Dennings with 1 and 8 pushing fast to get on past 4, 5, and 6 in the back. Into the final turn they go. DS Bubbles is into the stretch and down, moving fast. It's going to be 2, 7, 8, close with the 1, 4.
All right, nice run there by DS Bubbles. Definitely no doubt, a no doubter there. And a good race run by DS Bubbles. Number 3 here is going to be a name that you all know. And it's racing over at Southland and starting to dominate the scene again. We have Duxbury.
The 6th race over the Arkansas course. Rusty is rolled and on the river. Here comes Rusty. And they're off. Rushing to the lead. It's 3. Crushed it. Now 4. Iceman has the lead. 4, 7, and 3 into the first turn. Rounding the turn. 4. Iceman in front. 4, 2, and 1. On to the backstretch. 4, 2, 1, and 3. 5, 7, 8, and 6. 4, Iceman holds the lead into the far turn. Second, 2, Duxbury. Third, 1, Silverado. And then 3, Crushed It. Down the stretch, 4 and 2. 4, 2, and 1. 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Too close to call.
Too close to call, but it was Duxbury for the win. And here we go. We've got a little slow-mo at the end. Probably not by much, as you can see. But Duxbury did take the win for that. All right, next one, I believe, I forgot if this one comes from Orange Park or not. But number 4 for the week, a very good race, and a maiden no more. And you gotta love this name. And I wish I would have dug up the Frankie Valli song. I think it was Frankie Valli that sang this. My Eyes Adore You.
Here comes Rusty. Racing, maiden third. 2 pops the latch. 1 runs up, 5-8. 7, 6, 3, 4 is last in that first turn. And Tardy Bellamy has the lead through that first bend. My Eyes Adore You on the chase second. There's the 5, Jedi Muchacha. Then Tardy Bell Amy's on the lead, but company's coming. My Eyes Adore You, the first-time starter, says hello and goodbye as we turn for home. Rookie on the lead and making it look oh so easy. My Eyes Adore You, much the best in race 3. 1, 2, 4.
Making it look easy, the rookie and a Made No More. My Eyes Adore You. What a hell of a run. And I believe that was that dog's first race. So, 1 for 1. Looks like that dog is going to be a winner. My Eyes Adore You. Okay, number 5 for this week is Saber Solution.
Rounds are in the starting box. Lures in motion. It's post time for race 15. Grade A, 550 yards. And here comes Swifty. And they're off. They're out of the box. And race 15 is underway. The 2 comes out first. Has a good lead. 2 out in front. 1 running second on the inside. 8 coming up on the outside. Around the turn they go. 2 still has a lead. 8 coming around the outside. Has some speed. 1 trying to slip underneath. 8's going to take the lead down the back stretch. 2's hanging right in there. The number 8 Saber Solution has the lead into the turn. 2 running second, but maybe not for long. 1's right on him. Followed by the 6. Around the turn they come down the straightaway. It's number 8 Saber Solution. 2 on the inside running second. 8's going to win it. 8-2. Third, too close to call. 1 and 6 in a photo for third.
All right, that's Saber Solution from the Sanford Orlando Kennel Club. Our 6th and last race tonight entrant comes to us from up in Iowa. And this is UB Darth Vader.
And here comes Julian. And they're off. Number 4, making a break for it. At the front stretch, 4, 5, 1, 8, 6, 3, followed by 2 and 7. Around the paddock turn. At the back stretch, 4 with a commanding lead, followed by 1, 8, 5, 6, 2, 7, 3. Here they come around the far turn. 1 is gaining. 4 and 1. 1 fighting for the lead. 1 at the top.
Okay, that was number 1, UB Darth Vader. Okay, so the 6 for this week, and we'll have the poll up about a couple minutes after the show is over. And we have number 1, Bet on the Flag. Number 2, DS Bubbles. Number 3, Duxbury. Number 4, Saber Solution. And number 5, number 6, UB Darth Vader. Let me go through them again. Bet on the Flag 1, DS Bubbles 2, Duxbury 3, My Eyes Adore You 4, Saber Solution 5, UB Darth Vader 6. And I don't know where Bob Thacker was on that one. Teresa at SOKC. I did have a compilation video, which, as I told you, I've been busy all day, and things are just going to go all haywire tonight. Let me see if I can find it, because I bet you I can find out where in the hell I saved it. I certainly didn't save it to the right damn directory, I'll tell you that. Just give me less than a minute and I'll get this going, because I know how much everybody loves to watch this stuff. Nothing new to report on the lawsuit. Once again, please donate. www.overturn13.org if you want to see these races continue past 2020. It is an uphill battle, but we're going to try and get it done, and still going to need everybody's help. Like I said, just give me about another 10 seconds and we'll run that compilation of the... Or not. Oh my lord, where the hell? And then I just saved it. Okay. There we go. Here we
Into
go.
the turn, onto the stretch they go. One's putting the pressure on the outside of the 3, but 3's going to hold on. 3-1, 5-8 is into the stretch.
All right, cut that just for a second.
Into the turn, onto the stretch they go. One's putting the pressure on the outside of the 3,
sophomores
but
acting
3's going
really
to hold
goofy
on.
tonight.
3-1, 5-8 is into the stretch and down, moving fast.
There we go. How about that? Oh, the joys of doing crap live. All right, so here's the compilation. Bet on the flag, number one.
To the stretch they go. One's putting the pressure on the outside of the 3, but 3's going to hold on. 3-1, 5-8 is into the stretch and down, moving fast. It's going to be 2-7-8, close with the 1-4.
4-2. 4, 2
So that was number 2, DS Bubbles, and here's
too close to call.
Duxbury takes that one. Duxbury wins that one by a nose booger.
Rookie on the lead and making it look oh so easy. My eyes adore you. Much the best in race 3. 1-2.
That's got to be my favorite
number
call.
8, Saber Solution. 2 on the inside, running second. 8's going to win it. 8-2.
And there's Saber Solution.
Too close to call. 1 and 6 in a photo for third. Hold.
One is gaining. 4-1. One fighting for the lead. One at the top.
And that one was UB Darth Vader. Okay, let me explain this. Teresa's asking about the Ebro dog. Ebro does not broadcast any of their races. And the main premise of this whole little quote-unquote tournament is that we're going to show these races every week. And if a dog wins a stake race, they're going to get thrown in this little tournament. And how this tournament's going to work, it's going to work like an NCAA March Madness type thing. I'm going to put all the names of the finalists of the 24 dogs into a hat, and then we're going to I'm going to randomly draw them, or maybe we'll do it interactively here if I can figure out a way to make the audience be able to participate. So then what's going to happen is you're going to have 12, with 24 dogs, you're going to have 12 different, what do we call them? Instances, is where dog A goes against dog B, dog C goes against dog D. And the way I explained it at the beginning is what we're going to do is when these dogs make the finals is that we're going to go back to track info and we're going to take their last 2 to 3 races. So they may not have won their races, but let's say it's Duxbury against Flat Chat Cuppa. So we're going to take the last 3 races that Duxbury has. So let's say we started next week. So we're going to take Duxbury's last 3 races going back. We're going to take Flat Chat Cuppa's last 3 races going back. We're going to show them right here on Greyhound Race of the Week. And then you will vote A, Duxbury, B, Flat Chat Cuppa. And then with the same thing, we'll pick a dog C. So let's say it's Flamenco Dancer versus KB's Brawler. We're going to go back and take their last 3 races. And you're going to watch 6 races total, 3 for each dog, and you're going to vote on which dog that you think deserves to move on. And we'll keep going bracket style like that until we find a winner. The problem is Ebro does not broadcast their races. So we can't take any nominations from Ebro because we wouldn't have the last 3 races of that particular dog to put in the tournament. And eventually we'll have a winner. So what I'm thinking is we'll have 2 winners a year, and then at the end of the year, hopefully if both dogs are still racing, go against each other, or we'll just have a vote at the end of the year between the 2 for the champion, because like I said, dogs retire. So we want to get it. We want to get it. We want to get this tournament rolling sooner rather than later, and then maybe we'll restart it up again and go to the end of the year and do another one like it with 24 dogs. So if time is of the essence and we need to start it earlier, what we'll do is just run a poll, and we'll take the top 2 or the top 3. But for this week, we're still going to take the top 1. Next week, there will be no show next week. Okay, I'm going to be on the road, so we're going to be out in Palm Beach for the poker tournament at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. So I'm going to be there Saturday Sunday, Monday, and leaving Tuesday. So, Kurt, if you're listening, I'm going to flip you a PM. I want to get in the kennel, and my wife wants to get in the kennel too, if that's possible. But I will be playing in the poker tournament on Sunday, and if you're going to be out there, everybody knows my ugly face by now, knows who I am. I'll be wearing the Overturn 13 shirt, and if you knock me out, there may be a little bounty involved. I know they're giving out tons of swag, and listen, if you're a poker player and you're in the Palm Beach area, and if you're a better poker player than me, which probably everybody is, I haven't played live in so long. I used to play online all the time. When online poker first came on, you couldn't get me off of that damn computer. But anyways, they're for the first two places, they're giving away vouchers good for $210 each to go to any tournament at Palm Beach. Okay, this is a $50 buy-in, people, and you can add on and rebuy if you want to play real aggressive, which I'll probably plan on doing, because at $50 and then $20 to rebuy, you can afford to take a lot of chances. So you can theoretically buy in for $50, rebuy and add on 3 or 4 times for $80. That costs you a $130, and if you come in first or second, you're going to get a voucher worth any tournament for $210. Which, if you're a good poker player or a lucky poker player, you can return back there, and a $210 buy-in tournament is going to have a shitload of cash. So, if you're a decent poker player and you're in the Palm Beach area next Sunday at noon, I would highly advise getting in that, and all the proceeds are going towards the effort to overturn 13 and support workinganimals.org. And yes, a big thank you to the Palm Beach Kennel Club for actually setting this up and allowing this to happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to hang out at the track maybe for a half a session too after that, and hopefully see some people I saw there before. But if you're in the area, highly advised. It's a cheap buy-in, and as with charity tournaments, they don't pay out a lot of people, but they're going to pay out, I believe it's the top 10%. And like I said, Palm Beach Kennel Club, through their very, very, very generous donation, is also going to kick in those 2 seats, $210 seats. I mean, that's you don't see that in a charity poker tournament, and I've played in a ton of charity poker tournaments with low buy-ins under $100. So even the ones that we did for the Ronald McDonald House that I play in, those were $100 buy-ins and $50 rebuys and $50 add-on after the first hour. They didn't give away anything close to what Palm Beach is doing for us in this tournament. So once again, next Sunday, Palm Beach Kennel Club Poker Room. I believe it's on the 2nd floor, if I'm not mistaken. If you go to Support Working Animals, or Overturn 13, or even Keep Greyhounds Racing, I think Jennifer posted the tournament flyer. And if you haven't, Jen, and you're out there, or Teresa, if you have it, please post it again or pin it to the top. So once again, like I said, our 6 dogs this week are Bet on the Flag, DS Bubbles, Duxbury, My Eyes Adore You, Saber Solution, and UB Darth Vader. And I have a feeling I know who's going to win this week, and I have a feeling that I know one that My Eyes Adore You looks like a good dog. That's one to keep an eye on, and that dog will be back if they don't win. So once again, thanks for tuning in once again. And again, I see sometimes we're getting anywhere between 200 to 500 views on the replays. If you're watching the replay, go vote. I'd love to see 500 votes. Okay, let's make this a thing. Okay, because eventually we're gonna jam this back in the faces of certain people out there that are against Greyhound racing, and this is just part of the fun of the sport. How many races have we shown here? I think maybe we've seen one dog out of how many that might have been injured. Okay, so if you want to try and figure out the injury rate of the Greyhound race of the week, you're going to be at .00 something at this point. Okay, and I know we can't cover them all, but we have shown a lot of races, and watch for some more interesting pieces coming out this week, and hopefully I can get to them, and they'll be posted either here on greyhoundsracing.org or our friends over at Great 2K Scam may have a few things to comment about as far as catching people in lies in the past. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Give me about 3 to 5 minutes to put the poll up, because I'm sorry I did not pre-do it because of what was going on here today. Thanks as always for watching. Again, www.overturn13.org. Hit that donate button, and as there's information to be shared on the lawsuit, it will be shared. But make no mistake about it. I was on a 2-hour conference call with the people from SWA, with the lawyers. It's rolling, and there's actually been lawyers that now have come out of hiding, and I shouldn't say hiding, but they've come out now that they've seen what Overturn 13 and SWA is doing, and they're offering their services for free. So anybody who wants to say that the suit is DOA, yeah, I don't think so. But that's all I'm going to say on that. Have a great Saturday night. Happy Father's Day to all your fathers out there tomorrow. And have a great day. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Remember, next week I'll be at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. I will try and live stream the poker tournament, some of it, but that may be hard because they may not allow it. So I may do that, and if I can't do that, then if I get down to the track, I'll stream a few live races. I'm hoping to see Yodel run. Yeah, I'm hoping to see Kurt. Hoping to get to the back of the kennel because I haven't never been there yet. So hopefully he can arrange that, or time permits, and I'll live stream that. But we will have some live streams here on Keep Greyhounds Racing next weekend. I'll try and give you a warning ahead of time, but just keep it tuned here, and you'll see some Greyhound stuff going on. All right, once again, thanks, and have a good night.
Shut up and sit down.